and I'm beautiful weather for this. And usually when I do things like this, I just kind of get up and wing it. And but I didn't want to do that today. And with the help of a dear friend of mine, David Gilbert, really wanted to put some meaningful words down on paper because, quite frankly, 25 years this should have happened a lot sooner, but better late than never, I guess. And so we're gathered here today to dedicate this peaceful place and to honor a man who built it with his own hands more than 25 years ago, Jerry Lynn Futrell Sr. Thank you for attending. It says something significant about the man that, in this day and age of disposable everything, each board of this shelter remains solidly in place. All the lines and angles remain true. Every nail rests firmly exactly where it was driven. And the structure is as sturdy today as the day it was 25 years ago when Jerry finished this project and put his tools away many years ago. It says something about a man as well that this project was a bit of a family undertaking. For at its core, Jerry Futrell was a family man. There are fond memories, even today, of Jerry enlisting the help of his grandkids, Amy, Jody, and Nathan, to bring him the boards, to get a box of nails. And there was a chance that they got to drive the Cadillac to the hardware store to get those things. Some say that's why they helped. He called them maggots, and as they did, they were told that it was an enduring thing that their grandfather called them that. But Amy and Jody and their were particularly glad when their grandfather stayed at the work site and sent them on errands, because that meant they got to drive the big red caddy. But also because they knew if he went, they would be at the store so much longer than necessary, for it seemed every person in Marion knew Jerry and would want to talk to him. I know that. My kids want to go to the grocery store with me. And he wouldn't turn anyone away who wanted a few minutes of his time to talk. Not the poor man or the wealthy man, not the Democrat, not the Republican, not the young or the old, or the white or black or brown. Jerry Futrell was at home with all people, and he knew no stranger. It was perfectly fitting that the symbol of this honorable man's life is the gazebo, where all people, regardless of station of life, can gather and talk and laugh and find solitude. And they do. This is a well-used gazebo. And for those people who might think that the construction was Jerry's primary job, it was not. Jerry lived a life of public service as his vocation. From 1956 to 1977, Jerry served his community with pride and distinction as a Marion firefighter. From 1991 to 1994, he served as the city building inspector. And probably toughest job of all, when he lost his mind, and he was elected to the city council in 1987. And as can be said of this great man, Jerry was blessed with a woman who supported his service to our community. And by supporting and carrying him faithfully in marriage and raising family in sickness and until Jerry's passing, much too early in life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are graced today with the presence of Jerry's beautiful bride, Mary Lou. Mary Lou. I can tell you from the mayor's standpoint that if it weren't for Jennifer and it weren't for Mary Lou, or these community jobs we have, you wouldn't be able to get any of this kind of stuff done. So really, thank you very much. So, owing to the wonderful and committed service of the man I've spoken of just now, and by the authority given to me as mayor of our great city, I officially dedicate this peaceful place in honor of Jerry and his family, and the order that a permanent symbol be placed prominently to commemorate this fine man, his work, and the legacy he has left in our community. I hereby order that the plaque read as following: dedicated to the good man who crafted and built this place, Jerry Lynn Futrell Sr., a faithful servant to the City of Marion and its people. I want to thank you all. This is just a great day for our community. Thank all of you, and to Chief Gilbert, and to bringing this to our attention, and this should have been done many years ago, and I'm glad we got it accomplished today. Thank you.